Alt-R.
Welcome. How's it? Bara. Dos. No. Doce. Eh? Dus? Or would it be bar? Because in Hindi you say bara, but in Gujarati you say bara. Right? Or bar. The bar. I'm the bar. Welcome back. It's day 12. A lot of good news to have today. Lots and lots of good news. Let me get to the news with you. So what we'll cover today is at least 4 topics. A couple of them, couple big news points. One coming in from Google and Apple. Another one coming from NBC for the Olympics coming up, for the Winter Olympics to be specific. And of course, you also have coming up the rollout or roll up of what is going to be expected from CES, especially the laptops from HP. So what will be out this year? You know, CES is wrapped up at this point, but we'll talk about a couple things coming from HP. And one of those accessibility things, you know, you guys like your wearables. There's some news over there too. So hang in there. We will start this up by me trying to hopefully get the screen share right and work with these tools such as we do with Zoom. I hope everybody else has been having a great day, great week. This is the start of the week, at least for me. Some of you might have different schedules where Mondays might be a day off. So shout out to you. I see you out there, Mickey Martin and family. So here we are. Let's go to the screen real quick. If I could try the screen share, I've been having some terrible time with this audio stuff and video stuff, but I'm going to try to do a screen share. Let's see how well it works out. And we'll go look at the news for, what's his face's name? Apple and Google. So let's see. Okay. Let's see what I could do. Okay. I really don't like this. No. So you know what? We're gonna have to jump into Zoom because they just messed up my news. But what we're gonna do is talk about this. What is happening? So Gemini is coming to Siri. What does that mean to you? Well, the powered brain, the final draw of, well, we're going to use perplexity. Well, we're going to use this thing. We're going to use that thing. All of these choices have honestly become very, what's the word? Tiring? Right? 'Cause which AI agent is better? We do all have ChatGPT and such. We have all these others. Of course, you could still use those, but this is going to be integrated. So what does it mean for Apple users? Security, right? You like to have your security as number one priority. So what really will help us with this, for one, Gemini is going to be private, internal, so to speak. So you don't always have to, wonder. Here, matter of fact, here it is. Okay, I found the article, and I'm going to
speaker/headphones left.
Okay, so here it is. We have a couple different pieces of audio going on, so hopefully you could hear it. So we will go to
Joint statement from Google and Apple.
the Google
Google
joint
Chrome.
statement. I'm going to go switch over to Google Chrome right
Gmail
there.
is entering. Here's where you can use Nano inside Kaggle's 8 wrapping to top. Joint statement from Google and Apple heading level 1.
Okay, let's look at this together real quick. Okay, well, as fast as the article is, of course.
Apple and Google have entered into a multi-year collaboration under which the next generation of Apple Foundation models will be based on Google's Gemini models and cloud technology. These models will help power future Apple intelligence features, including a more personalized Siri coming this year. Blank. After careful evaluation, Apple determined that Google's AL technology provides the most capable foundation for Apple Foundation models and is excited about the innovative new experiences it will unlock for Apple users. Apple Intelligence will continue to run on Apple devices and private cloud compute, while maintaining Apple's industry-leading privacy standards. Blank. Posted in colon. Navigation region. List of 1 items. Link Gemini models. List end. Navigation region end. Heading level 2 related stories. List of 4 items. Heading level 3 link increased file size limits and expanded input support in Gemini API increased file size. Link the Gemini API now supports increased inline file. Blank. Heading level 3 link Gmail is entering the Gemini era. Blank. Heading level 3 link here's where you can use Nano Banana Pro. Blank. Heading level 3 link inside Kaggle's AI agents intensive list end. Main region end. Let's stay in touch. Get the latest link news wrapping to top. Joint statement from Google and Apple heading level 1. Address is https://blog.google/company-news/inside-google/company-announcement/joint-statement-google-apple/alt-s. Alt-s. Your screen share has been stopped. Zoom meeting.
Okay, so welcome back with that. We were able to finally get that screen share. Zoom, please. I think I need to work with you on this. This is, oh, that was a rough one. But I want that rough one to be captured. So this is where we are. We are who we are. Because who cares? Right? I do. I care about accessibility. If you don't care, well, I cares. So let's make this work for all of us. Because that was mind-numbing at best. I mean, sure, you could hear my screen readers. I don't mind. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you not hear my screen reader anymore. So watch this.
VC. Sound card.
Boom. So now my sound is back in my pocket. Zipped away. Pocketed away. So as you learn, privacy is definitely going to be a great thing to know that Gemini is finally, it is on there, but it's driven by a wall of privacy. And that's why I want to always make you guys understand Google tries their best to do what they're doing, but they do care about your data. And a lot of people are learning these days. Some people may not use their Gmail accounts. And funny enough, when I was on that blog.google.com page, as we heard Gmail and Google, Gemini, some of these things, yes, they're going to be available. Some of them we are going to be pushed into it, even if we don't like it. But it's not being pushed per se. It's more so we are given tools, especially for the blind and vision impaired folks out there, or people that have vision loss. Rather, this gives us so much more benefit of having tools that are going to help us do our work properly, or to check our work, to give us all tags, to give us different elements. Matter of fact, some of these videos that I've been making for you, I do use some assistance because my eyes don't work as well. So this is great, 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 great news. I love this, that they're able to do this for us. And you know what? The second piece is, matter of fact, let's see if I can even pull it up. Give you some more visuals. Okay. So well, I think I might have just landed on it. I was looking for it, and I am using little gaps and little pauses, but please stick around with me because here it is. Here it is again. Here it is again. Let's try this out, okay? We will go back to Zoom. Okay. Here it is. And Sorry, was that too low in volume? Let's check it.
Speakers/headphones left paren Realtek left paren or right paren
So
audio right
now
paren.
you could hear it, right? Because you couldn't hear that. Or could you?
Audio description heading level 3 link.
So here we are, audio description, one of my favorite stuff. So what the news is, to summarize, is NBC is bringing audio description, guess what, in stereo. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, in stereo in the 2026 upcoming Olympics. So let's go check out this article real quick.
NBC Universal enhances accessibility for coverage of ... heading level 3 link.
Okay. So what are you talking about there, Chief?
Blank. Link sports video group. HTTPS code about this result button. Blank. 4 hours ago audio description. Left paren AD right paren. The interspersing of broadcast audio with skilled voices describing Olympic and Paralympic scenes and context will be ... Link read more. Blank. Link read enter. NBC audio description 2026 Google search. Read more. To activate our website uses Cook. NBC Universal enhances accessibility for coverage of 2026 Milan Cortina Winter Olympics heading level 1. Address is https://www.sportsvideo.org/2026/01/12/Kina.
Okay, so we could check it out from this video or this website here, but as I'm showing you along the way with how I'm also using Fusion, right, or JAWS as well.
Latest headline,
So,
link Fox Sports link Baltimore Ravens
let's do this together, matter of
NBC
fact.
Universal enhances accessibility.
Let's go back a screen. Okay, so we're still sharing this
https
screen, but
escape.
let's put in Google, or let's put it here actually.
NBC space
audio
space
description.
Space. Enter. NBC audio description news dash Google search escape. Accessibility links heading level 1. Filters and top search results. Universal enhances link NBC Sports. HTTPS enter. NBC audio description news dash Google search. Heading level 3.
So you saw how I'm getting there. I kind of wanted to give you how in the world do people just bring up these screens and share. Sorry, talking at the same time. My screen reader does that, and how do you even bring all this, and you're listening to that at the same time as you're talking? Wait, how did you hear that? What? Well, audio description. Let's figure out what this stuff is and go on this website, right? I'm at.
Address is https://www.sports.com/press-releases/universal-enhances-accessibility- for
So we're at NBC Sports, and we're at the press box or what it's telling us. So let's go check this out.
Universal enhances accessibility for its coverage of the Milan Cortina 2026 Winter Olympics heading level 1. Blank. Published January 12th, 2026 1:41 p.m.
Same that we're putting this out there.
List of 3 items. Link Facebook share. Link send mail. Link email. List NBC Universal to offer closed captioning, audio description, and web content accessibility. Blank. 2026 Milan Cortina Winter Olympics to feature more audio description than ever before, including all coverage on NBC and the Gold Zone Whip Dash Around show on Peacock. Blank. Stamford, Con. January 12th, 2026 NBC Universal's coverage of the Milan Cortina 2026 Winter Olympics will be accessible to more viewers of all abilities than ever before, providing the excitement of the Olympic Games with enhanced closed captioning, audio description, and improved digital content accessibility.
Interesting. Enhanced closed captioning. That's quite an interesting point. I haven't heard that phrase before, but let's continue.
Blank. Closed captioning, which provides on-screen text of the program dialogue for people who are deaf or hard of hearing, will be available for all Olympic events airing across NBCU's properties, as well as the Gold Zone Whip Dash Around show on Peacock, and the NBC Sports app for all live events and full event replays from linear coverage. Blank. Audio description left paren AD.
So for the captioning, it's not anything that's out of the ordinary. I got mixed up with the words that were used there. So it's pretty much the same old what you expect from the captioning portion. So now we're down to the
audio description. AD right paren, the interspersing of broadcast audio with skilled voices describing Olympic and Paralympic scenes and context will be available on the second audio program left paren sap right paren for viewers who are blind or have low vision. The Milan Cortina Winter Olympics will provide more AD than any previous Winter Games. All coverage on the NBC network left paren, including full event replays right paren, and the Gold Zone Whip Dash Around show on Peacock will feature audio description. Blank. In a first for a U.S broadcaster for a Winter Olympics, audio description services for coverage on NBC will be provided in stereo, enhancing the quality of sound for viewers. NBC Sports Paralympic broadcast team of Tony Ambrogio, Adam Giardino, Pat McCarthy, Tony Simeone, and Norma Jean Wick will be providing audio description. Blank. Additionally, improved web content accessibility, including keyboard navigation, color contrast and support for screen readers, will be available on NBCOlympics.com. NBC.com, and the NBC Sports app live streams and replays which offer audio description will have English audio description as a language choice within the players on these digital platforms. To easily find all events with audio description, click link here. Blank. Left quote. We're thrilled to continue our commitment to providing all viewers with more accessibility to our Winter Olympics coverage than ever before, right quote, said Amy Rosenfeld, SVP, NBC Olympic Production. Left quote. It's only fitting that an event of such magnitude deserves top-tier audio description and closed captioning services.
I totally agree with that statement. Thank you for including us all. And if you haven't watched any of the other videos, we even had Jonathan Drummond on, who is a WCAG expert, web content accessibility guidelines expert. And what is so important about that is he actually was part of a lot of sports, go ball teams and such. So if you haven't watched that, go check it out. It's in the podcast playlist and as well as the long form content out there. So I really feel that you might take away a lot from information from that if you go take a look.
And we can't wait to build off the momentum of Paris into the excitement of Milan Cortina, right quote. Blank. Left quote. Comcast NBC Universal has long been dedicated to bringing viewers to the biggest moments in sports, right quote, said Tom Wolotkowski, Vice President of Accessibility at Comcast. Left quote. NBC Universal's accessible Winter Olympics coverage, featuring audio description and closed captioning, is designed to continue that mission. The world allow blind, low vision captioning is designed to continue that mission. The world will be watching all the action in Milan and Cortina come February, and these services will allow blind, low vision, deaf and hard of hearing viewers to fully engage in the experience, right quote. Blank. To contact NBC Universal about issues related to closed captions, please send an email to ccfeedback@mcuni.com. For audio description issues, email adfeedback@mcuni.com. Blank. Star.
Whoa. Whoa. Did I just get helpful? Guys, we did it together. Girls, ladies and gentlemen, we did it together. We found some information. You see, there's some email. So if you have some bad audio description, I'm going to post this as many places as I can. I'm so happy that I actually got to come across this news today. Thank you for both Apple, Google, Gemini, that news, and then NBC to bring in this audio description. Like I said, it's really important to my constituents out here, my listeners, my audience, my family, my friends, you guys, right? I think so. But
Blank.
Let's see what else they had.
With unique and unforgettable backdrops throughout northern Italy, the 2026 Winter Olympics will span from Milan to Cortina, with events taking place across multiple venues and regions. This will be the second time the Olympics are held in Cortina. Left paren 1956 Winter Olympics, right paren, and the fourth time overall that Italy has hosted an Olympic Games. Left paren 1960 Summer Olympics in Rome and 2006 Winter Olympics in Turin, the last time Winter Games in the Central European Time Zone, right paren. Blank. The NBC broadcast network and streaming service Peacock will be the company's primary platforms for its coverage of the 2026 Milan Cortina Winter Olympics, scheduled for February 6-22, 2026. Blank. Click link here for more programming information and link here for information about the Paralympics, which will take place March 6-15, 2026. Blank. NBC Universal owns the U.S media rights to the Olympic Games through 2036, which are scheduled for Milan Cortina. Left paren 2026, right paren, Los Angeles. Left paren 2028, right paren, French Alps. Left blank. Left paren 2030, right paren, Brisbane. Left paren 2032, right paren, Utah. Left paren 2034, right paren, and the 2036 Summer Games. Blank. About Universal.
I thought that was kind of pretty neat, just for you folks to let you know when it might be. I will try to post some of these links and such, and hopefully
Address is
Gemini will get me that link, because I just, said it there again. So
Alt-S.
Let's see.
Alt-S. Your screen share.
What do you expect from that?
Space. These.
Are you excited? I'm pretty excited. Because for one, we have great things to look forward to. Best of luck to the USA Paralympics team. I hope many, many medals are earned, and as well as the Olympics team. Go USA. So this is exciting. And you know what's so exciting to me personally is I actually know a person that is probably going to be pushing and turning the potential. I've been doing this a lot. Potentiometers, faders, knobs during this wonderful Olympics in Italy. So thank you, Mickey. Mickey Martin is not the one I'm talking about here. Mickey McIntyre. Thank you. He has helped me tremendously through the Office Hours Global community. He makes sure that my audio is good and my camera is good. So in these videos, he hasn't got much chance to help me one-on-one. I don't want to take up much of his time, but I do always touch base with him to make sure I'm on the right track. So thank you, Mickey, and best of luck on the journey during the Olympics. For all you audio engineers and A1s out there, thank you for bringing in stereo. Did we push it? Did we push it at office hours or something to make you say, okay, we need stereo and 5.1? And did we push that envelope? Maybe we did. If we did, write down in the comments that we did it. We pushed envelope to get audio description in stereo. Let them know. Let them see you out there. Because none of y'all are commenting. Y'all are sleepy out there, man. Wake up out there. Okay? So that was that with NBC. Bringing the Olympics with great audio description stuff. You heard about the Oli app or Oli thing for smart ways of asking, but I'll add the description or add it in the description so you could get more details on February 6th. So stay tuned in the description and I'll talk about it more. Today was just something I ran into. Maybe we'll get into more audio description tomorrow. Another thing, CES has wrapped, but there are a couple of devices that I really want to bring up to your attention. Device number one was the Dot Lumen, Lumen. The Dot Lumen glasses are this other AI wearable that is out there in this world, but woof, woof, woof. No, not that woof. Not a guide dog, but it is like a guide dog. Why? It is supposed to use sensors and such to put on your head. I don't have a picture of it. I haven't really seen it. I just heard about it. So that's why I'm not going to give you another hardship with sharing screens. I'm trying to get better at this, but every day I make a video, I get to make a better opportunity, a better chance to give you better quality. So you saw me fumble through that, screen shared this and screen shared that, and this is why I want hardware devices to do this. This is why pressing a button, screen share this screen, screen share that screen share a phone, or share a phone screen. Pick your poison. I want to make it easier. But let's go again. Lumen glasses. Dot Lumen, Lumen. I'm going to put details in the description for sure. They won the 2026 Innovation Award at CES this year. So that is quite a feat, nonetheless. And yes, they did win that, but yes, it's another tool in the accessibility game, gentlemen and ladies. Accessibility. I keep saying accessibility and y'all don't believe me. Y'all like, what are you talking about, man? You keep just saying accessibility all day. What you mean, man? What I mean is Lumen glasses are this wearable. They can tell you how to walk around because they're using PAD, pedestrian awareness driving. If I don't know what I is for, but PAD. And what does pedestrian something driving? Holy crap, I just forgot the second word. What does it mean? It's basically like, imagine a car. Right? A car uses all these sensors. Now you are like a human and you are the pedestrian, obviously. And it's the sharp device, but it is expensive. It is expensive. How expensive? $11,800. Yeah, that's steep, man. Not everybody's going to be able to afford that, but e-sight glasses back in the day were expensive. So don't mark it and chalk it as this may not be. This very well can be those glasses. $11,800 is what I'm hearing. DOT, Lumen, Lemen, CES winner, and they won the CTA award as well. So the CTA Pitch Award basically means that during CES they have a group where the most award-winning, most popular technology award, wow, check this out kind of award. That is what it is, and they won that award too, and they get money for it. So I think they got about like 10 grand. Price of almost a whole unit, not quite a whole unit. Well, 1,000 short of a whole unit, but anyway. So who else was there? HP did a lot of cool things too. So I want to explain this one from HP because it seemed pretty nifty. Maybe you might be interested in buying one soon. It's gonna come out in March. End of March is what I'm hearing. The device is called the EliteBook G1a. EliteBook. Was it EliteBook? EliteBoard. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. See all these names? Elite this, elite that, book this, book that. Ugh. Names. EliteBoard. EliteBoard is exactly what you could think of it as, a keyboard. It's a board. But it's elite. No, man. It has more than that. The EliteBoard is a Windows 11 machine. It is a Copilot machine that also has a quick way to switch up the RAM, switch up the hard drive. It's a monitorless machine. Now, will it be good enough for displays? Maybe. It does say something I read that it might sport a Radeon 9800 or something like that. It's still to be seen, so that might be able to hold out for a 4K editing. Maybe you can hook up two monitors to it after the fact, but it's a keyboard. Well, a computer and a keyboard and a keyboard and a computer. Oh man, I confused them. Jeez. It's a keyboard that has a computer built inside of it, and it can hook up to a monitor, more than likely. But it's flexible. You don't have to buy a tower. You don't have to buy these things to make this work. So, I really hope you liked today's episode. There's a lot to cover. I'm sorry it took long. We have had the great news of Siri. You're going to get that Gemini Smarts. I wonder if they're going to make the Google video to make the video. Google, come on. Can we get made by Google? Come on. I need a video out tomorrow to show your friend what you're going to offer her or him. Because those videos between Siri and Google, they're just friends. I like that you're doing that to make them friendly, because I'm tired of people treating each other with disrespect because of a freaking brand. Guys, come on. Stop it. Stop. It's not necessary. I don't mind using an Apple computer. I use an Apple TV and sitting right there in front of my face. I use that to listen to YouTube on it. But I use VoiceOver on it. I use TalkBack because I like using TalkBack on my Samsung phone. It's not a Google Pixel phone, but I love using my Samsung Pixel phone to record videos when I'm on the road with you. So, all of these things, think about it. Think about your thoughts. Think about the excitement. Are you going to watch audio description come February? I got those email and I got those links, so I can't wait to share all these pieces of information with you in the description. Let's see what we could come up with tomorrow, because today was really fun. I like making today's videos. Maybe I'll make it earlier so I could get the news to you earlier. I didn't have to wait out till the end of the night. And I thought maybe I should wait out because there might be some news or something, but I didn't have to. Again, at WCABAR, who cares? A11Y bar. I am Hershey Bar, the blind accessible resource. I hope you enjoyed today's installment. Come back. I'll try again tomorrow. We'll keep on and keep on and keep on until 1, I'm not here, or 2, I pivot and talk about some other topic. But I am accessibility driven because that is what drives me. I am blind. I am Hershey Bar. Thank you again. Peace, love. Namaste. Aujo.